Hello, hello, hello. What's good, people? It is currently 7 minutes past 8 p.m. UK time, Monday, the 3rd of June, 2024. It's 12 days before my 29th birthday, in case anybody wanted to get me anything. Welcome to another amazing episode of The Game, which is a legendary free weekly financial literacy webinar covering mainly stocks and crypto fundamentals with special guests. And once every 4 weeks, we do a collaboration with the legacy Web3 London community, Crypto Mondays. We've been running the show every single Monday, 8 p.m. till 9:30 UK time since 2020. And believe it or not, the number one reason why we do this is not for you guys. It's actually for ourselves. Not to sell you guys anything, but because educating people is the greatest way of mastery. Teaching is the greatest form of mastery. And I would encourage everybody who is learning about crypto and finance and emerging technologies to teach back what you know to the people who you love. So, not to get super philosophical, let's get the intro out of the way, and then we're going to cover back to basics. Let's go. Let's get the energy high here. Let's go. Let's go. We're nearly halfway through the year. Woo! Back to basics. This video, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So this video is aimed at not only beginners, but if you're a beginner who's doesn't know anything about cryptocurrency, or you were in crypto and you fell off, or you haven't even fell off crypto and you're still here, it will serve the last tier of people as a reminder, and the first tier of people a nice introduction on cryptocurrency. So, and financial literacy in general. So, we are Blockchain Sensei. We are the UK's leading Black and Asian-owned Web3 solutions and financial literacy provider. We provide many solutions in the crypto space. People come to us with problems in Web3. They say, I need fundraising. We connect them to investors. I need security. We provide them to security. I need developers. We get them developers. I need a sponsor. We connect the right people with the right people in the right rooms, right? So we do 3 free webinars a week, Mondays, Fridays, Sundays, 8 p.m. plus. Yeah. Mondays is our legacy show. Fridays is NFT Fridays, talking about digital assets. And Sundays is our technically speaking chart show with BitBlonde and our head of AI, Jay Johnson. We also do an in-person meetup in Manchester called Create Tech. And we'll be doing our 13th or 14th weekly Wednesday emerging technologies and financial literacy webinar, and that's hosted by our subsidiary company Shuriken Sounds. We do a lot. Superjoy.com/blockchain sensei for everything that you need, including our free Telegram and subscription service. Let's get a quick advert out of the way. You should subscribe to the dojo for only £150 a month. Why? Because it gives you information that is inaccessible anywhere else on the internet. You will see us scale a real 6-figure portfolio. You will have access to pre-sales, you have access to signals, and ultimately, if you are unhappy, you will get a 100% refund as long as you ask for a refund within 27 days. It's a no-brainer. Let's get into the disclaimer. Keish, I don't think you've done the disclaimer for a long time. Would you do the honors? Make it exciting! Research! Risk.
Recently done an interview with Emmanuel, and yeah, you guys could check that out on our channel as well. And that's a real accredited financial advisor. Is there any financial advisors here on the call today?
No.
Nope.
Not me. Let's just load up that video very quickly. I think it's quite slept on. Blockchain. Oh, this needs to get on 1,000 views. Has anybody from the stream watched this? Could you share one thing that you learned, Ken, from this video? Yes. Yes. Yeah, in the Asian community, we put family first. And don't let the matrix fool you about not mixing business with family. You should absolutely mix business with family. I don't know who said don't mix them, but that's a psyop.
They value themselves and other people around them, etc. So you know you're making, like, typically you know you're making a bad decision, but you make it anyway. And it's about having that level of discipline, but also understanding and value and respect for yourself to then continue to make the right decisions. And yeah, I think the family element as well is really, really huge. But nothing but gems in this one. So yeah, definitely check that out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, you ready to get into the PDF, Keish?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go. All right, cool. All right. Can't lie, the juicy bits at the end. Okay. So those who are more experienced, please stay till the end, because I'm absolutely confident that everybody is going to learn something from this. So if you're a complete beginner and don't know anything about crypto and emerging technologies and investing, consider this as your intro. For those more experienced, consider this as a fresh, kind reminder. I promise you, everyone will learn something in 65 pages. Opportunity is nowhere. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. Opportunity is now here. Opportunity is nowhere, or opportunity is now here. That's crazy. Hard. Sorry, 1 second. My internet's just been a little bit weird, so let me just turn my camera off. Yeah, it's just glitching right now. Cool. So the opportunity is where, guys? Here. For those that missed my technically speaking, me, Jay, and BitBlon's technically speaking, yesterday, Sunday, the 2nd of June, I recommend that you catch up, because I gave some insane information with regards to global liquidity index predictions between now and the upcoming presidential elections in 2025. So 3 rules: trading and investing are Not the same thing. Next rule, blockchain and crypto are not the same thing. And putting money in things you don't understand and hoping for a return is not investing. I'm going to say that one more time. In no particular order, three rules. Blockchain and crypto are what? Yeah. And putting money in things that you don't understand and hoping for a return is. And are trading and investing the same thing? No. And Keish, do we recommend that people learn investing or trading first? And do we know many rich people who don't know how to trade at all, but know how to invest? And do you know anybody that only trades, doesn't invest, and is wealthy? Not one. I've been in the game for 9-10 years and I don't know a single trader, single great trader. Most traders are crap, right? That's why 90% of the market loses, right? But the good traders that I know and the great traders, they're actually great investors first. Right? Business first. So disclaimer, who is Blockchain Sensei? Well, like I said, we are the UK's leading Web3 solutions and financial literacy company. This is our CEO at Manchester United football stadium at their official foundation charity. You can search on Spotify a conversation between Mr. Harding and the legendary Ray Dalio, whom you should definitely peep his philosophies when it comes to macroeconomics, especially when it comes to world change and order. That is the book that I recommend. I wish I had a referral link, but I do not. I was actually with Mr. Harding physically in person during this recording. Funny story, we spoke to him from a Weatherspoons in central London, eating fish and chips. How British. So this is our public portfolio. As you can see, we've done pretty well. Almost identical in terms of percentage gains on stocks and crypto. And including but not limited to our partnerships are the Manchester United Football Club official foundation, Solana through Super Team, MetaMask, Near, Known Origin, who I think have been acquired by PayPal, Pianity, who we released Big Nasty's first NFTs with, Score Metaverse, Tings, TradingView themselves. It's a lot's going on, right? Yeah. So look, here are some personal messages that we've received from our students. Mr. Harding, good afternoon. Cause is up 696% in the first 2 quarters. Another student here has made a cumulative PNL of 12,834%, which is absolutely redonkulous. Here's one of our students with a £17,000 balance. Hopefully they withdrew that into their decentralized wallet. Yep. So let's talk about this, right? So percentage of total wealth, right? The majority of the bottom 90%, 90% of America, which is the biggest, country when it comes to the indicator of assets going up and down, the biggest what's called liquidity provider. A majority of the bottom of the 90% of American wealth is derived from their home, right? Where in the top 10%, the vast majority of their wealth comes from financial securities, aka in the stock market, right? This is something that's understood in America and less so much in the United Kingdom. Anyway, let's not get too deep into that, right? These were the biggest companies in the world in 1989. How much of these do you recognize today? Not too many. The biggest companies in the world have now been replaced with Apple and Microsoft and Tesla and Google and Nvidia. And back then, the market caps of these was $104 billion or sub $100 billion. Now we've got companies the size of countries. I think I read that Nvidia market cap is worth more than the entire of Germany. Okay. So here are the 20 largest companies by market cap in 2021. It's crazy how Nvidia was not here. Apple, Saudi Aramco, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Facebook, Tesla, Berkshire Hathaway, Visa. Yeah, most of these stayed. I mean, most of these companies are now in the. Even these ones are in the trillions. So let's talk about investing. So the S&P 500 is the top 500 companies in the US, right? And it's the most popular investment in the entire world. The average is 10%, but it's never 10% in 1 year. This is why you've got to be consistent. You got to buy the dips. That's why we recommend dollar cost averaging. And I like to do what's called averaging down when there's dips. So leaving cash aside. So these are 5-year return charts. So if you dollar cost averaged into Apple in the past 5 years, you would have got a 250% return. And remember, 250%. I don't know how up to date this information is. I'm gonna leave this because I'm not the stocks guy, but I am the maths guy. Let's talk about investing, right? If you made 10% across 30 years and you deposited £400 a month into investing at 10% a year return for 30 years, you'd walk out with 912,000. But just an extra 2% would make the difference between 912,000 and 1.4 million. It's insane. Okay, cool. I did notice this is slightly incorrect. Bitcoin is not at 2 trillion; it's at 1.3 trillion. But this is just a visualization of where we sit right now in crypto. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. These are the mathematical returns on if you invested in Bitcoin from the start of the year to the end of the year in percentages from year one. Bitcoin's released in 2009, all the way to the 14th year in which you get $6.7 billion percent, making Bitcoin the greatest performing asset ever in human history. So this is an excerpt from Square, which is a payment processor. Bitcoin is key to an abundant, clean energy future. In this memo, we aim to explain how the BTC network functions as a unique energy buyer that could enable societies to deploy substantially more solar and wind generation capacity. This deployment, along with energy storage, aims to facilitate the transition to a cleaner and more resilient electricity grid. We believe that the energy asset owners of... Oh, and then it gets cut off. We're still editing this document, but we thought we'd give it to you as is because there's some key informations. We won't go into carbon emissions. I don't want to go deep into that. So Thank you for that, Keish. Appreciate you. So the dangers of crypto. One of the dangers of crypto is that it is very volatile. It can go up and down very quickly. It is perhaps the most volatile asset class in the world and can go up and down by more or less than 100% in less than 24 hours. As in literally you can put $100 in and it can go to 10 cents. Crypto is not a get rich quick scheme. Crypto is the quickest get broke quick scheme. Okay? I'm going to say that again. Crypto is the quickest get broke quick scheme in the entire world if you over deploy capital in there, right? So this is why I'm very heavy in stable coins. This is why Warren Buffett has millions of dollars in cash, right? So scams. One of the big reasons for the crypto market crash in 2017 was due to a lot of ICOs. That means initial coin offerings of new coins. Let me just bring this to the modern world. The biggest scams in crypto today is what, guys? Meme coins. I'm not saying not to buy any meme coins. I hold meme coins, but the quickest money I've lost in crypto ever is meme coins. I invested in something called Sol Cash recently, and that went from $100 to 90 cents in like 2 minutes. They just rubbed. Yeah. So to minimize scams, make sure that these 4 boxes are ticked. They've got a good, clean website. They've got a legitimate white paper that reads well, right? Why would you invest in a company that can't even be bothered to have to spell check? You know what I mean? All the major social media works and they're active. They're active on Twitter, they're active on Telegram, preferably LinkedIn. And then fourth, CEOs and team members that have public social media accounts and a good trackable record, preferably on LinkedIn, preferably with professional records as well. People that are like ex-Microsoft, ex-Google. If you can certify that that is true, then you can speculate a bit harder on them. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm just checking my Telegram real quick. Oh my God. 1 second. Oh shit. My guys. Sorry, someone was trying to call me. 1 second. 1 second. Yo. Guys, I'm gonna be right back in 2 minutes. Sorry, I'm just sorting out a real life emergency. Just give me like 120 seconds. I'll be right back. I just need to go down my building. Keisha, you got this, yeah? All right, love.
back to the basics, and you have to go back to the basics to really deeply understand things. So yeah, I think that yeah, that's very, very important. Are there any questions?
How
Yes, go ahead.
how how do you I suppose be careful and protect yourself and protect your wallet? You know, because obviously a lot of
One
sites
thing,
and
yes,
stuff like that and AI.
100%. So what we say is have multiple wallets immediately. Don't have everything in one wallet, right? Have one for testing out the sketchy looking stuff. Have one for the more um high risk stuff. So if you have a high risk portfolio, you have a low risk portfolio, you split out your main portfolio, your stables, all these different things in separate wallets. And then also have a wallet that you can connect to everything just to test it out. So yeah, crypto boss.
Yeah, and don't click on any links that you don't know about, and don't send your wallet
Yeah,
to people to get free tokens either.
yeah,
Mm,
100%.
Stop.
Yeah, so you have to be very careful in regards to that and what links you're clicking on, etc. Just be aware, have understanding, and always get it from source. Are the big things there. So yeah, but I think yeah, the to answer your question is just have separate wallets for different purposes, which allow you to protect yourself and understand what is risky, what is not. Some, the one that you go and connect to everything, have a very small amount of capital in that, just to play around with things and test it to see what happens, etc. So I think that those are the best ways to protect yourself in the space, 100%. So yeah,
cool. Thanks,
All right,
man.
let's
Thanks.
get
no worries, no worries.
let's get back to the thing. Cool. We'll leave Q&As to the end because I wanna make this more smooth. All right, cool. Sorry guys, real life emergencies and that. Right, cool. Due to the fact the space is currently unregulated, companies can lie about what they do or doing. Assume everyone's lying, even us. Do your own research, and then you'll find Blockchain Sensei doesn't lie, but assume we're lying. Because if you assume we're lying, you'll do your own research, and then you'll be like, oh, they're not lying. Okay, don't trust anybody, not even us. Don't trust your gut feeling. Don't trust what your friend says. Don't trust what Blockchain Sensei says blindly without doing your own research. Okay, so what is Web3? Web3 is, guys, please mute if, because I'm hearing loads of background noise. So what is Web3? Web3 is the state of the internet, the next evolution of the internet that we're moving into. I say right now we're kind of at Web 2.5. Web 1 was basically static text and emails, but it was very decentralized. It was personal computers and a lot of peer-to-peer. And then Web 2 came along and centralized everything. But this is where we could read, write, and create interactive content. This is mainly social media, right? And use a lot of cloud storage. Like, I'm a Samsung guy. Some iPhone people hate that, but I hate the fact that I go on people's iPhones, they show me a video, and they don't have anything on their iPhone. Everything's on the damn cloud. As a Samsung user, I don't have anything on the cloud, and I have everything in hard storage. And I can also increase my storage. Can't do that on an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Web3, Samsung should pay me, man. Web3 is basically about ownership, creating digital content, owning it, being able to trade it, being able to have peer-to-peer transactions on a blockchain network that is decentralized. So what is blockchain? Think of the word block as the word as information on computers. Think of the word chain as the word link. So blockchain is computers links working together to create a network. So computer 1, 2, 3, 4 linked together rather than a central entity controlling everything. So decentralization, this means outside of... Sorry? Yep. So I don't want to go into this too much. I want to skip this. So the great convergence in emerging technologies. All these industries, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, virtual reality, augmented reality, cloud computing, medical technology, automation, robotics, and 3D printing, spelling mistake, printing, right? But yeah, all like I said, guys, this is the test net, right? All of these industries are, as we speak, innovating in blockchain. So let's talk about mining. Mining is when your computer or device contributes to a network by doing things such as solving equations, contributing processing power and or data. When you have, let's say, Bitcoin in a trust wallet, in a decentralized wallet, and you want to send it to somebody else, there needs to be somebody who processes that transaction. And those are the miners. I am not going to go into the history of crypto. I'm just going to go over some key dates. October 2008, Satoshi Nakamoto, which is the anonymous, not founder, but anonymous entity, launches what's called the Bitcoin white paper. I recommend everybody read. It's imperative you read this, or you will never understand the fundamentals of crypto, because it's a snapshot of history, right? In 2011, Litecoin was formed. As you guys know, I like a bit of Litecoin. It's kind of like my digital silver bet, and I think it's good price, sub $100. Not financial advice. So January 2013 was the first time Bitcoin exceeded $1,000. In 2014, there was a big hack from Mt. Gox where they sold 850,000 Bitcoins, which I believe right now it's like 150,000 being returned. It's going to be interesting. I think that's going to kick off alt season or be a catalyst, because I think those people are going to, a lot of those, if those Mt. Gox people get refunded, they should understand that the opportunities are in altcoins. And I think there'll be a lot of Bitcoin selling. Or they might hodl it, who knows? July 2015, Vitalik and Dr. Gavin Wood launched the Ethereum open source smart contract blockchain. Basically, Ethereum is like digital oil, right? It's like digital, I guess you could say blockchain, Android, open source. Think of it as that. Cool. These are, I'll let you guys take a screenshot. Some applications in the Ethereum ecosystem. We are, sorry? They've chosen Ethereum because Ethereum is the second biggest blockchain cryptocurrency ecosystem. It's the second biggest, second most liquid, and most developable on, because it's open source. Yeah, don't bet against Ethereum. Yes, sir. Cool. I really want to get into the juice, so I'm going to skip some slides. Right. At this point, I can't be bothered explaining the difference between millions, billions, and trillions. Take a screenshot. If you don't understand, ask AI, and then watch a YouTube video. If you can't get past this, don't invest. In fact, don't invest 1p into the market until you can define the difference between millions, billions, and trillions. At this stage, I don't want to sell everyone dreams. I don't even want to tell everyone to invest. I want everyone to just study and only invest once you've gone through certain milestones, because people have thousands in the market but don't know the difference between a billion and a trillion. It's very worrying. So that's that, right? Skip all of this. Let's get to here. 6 levels of crypto. So level 1, we would say, is where beginners should start, and level 6 is after you've had years in the game. So before even buying any cryptocurrencies, we actually recommend people get crypto stocks first. I know this sounds crazy, but Coinbase stock is arguably the most undervalued sleeping giant on planet Earth right now, along with Riot blockchain coming at a close second. I'm going to be honest, I don't have any NVIDIA. But because I missed the train, I'm absolutely fine with that. If NVIDIA, but yeah, I don't like buying high. I'm okay with. The thing is, NVIDIA is nice because when NVIDIA pumps, like my AI meme coins pump, so I benefit from NVIDIA in that sense. But yeah, I have a lot of Coinbase, and I've started scaling into Riot. So level 2 are your blue chip cryptos: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Sol. Like I'll be honest, I got no BTC right now, but I do have a majority position of my entire crypto portfolio in Ethereum, and I'm now scaling into more Sol. And then you've got your level 3s, which is top 10 crypto by market caps. Level 4 is your top 100 to, I guess we should say top 10 to 100. I want to revise this. These are your cryptos in your popular centralized exchange. I've got my biggest bets on FTM. That's my altcoins, not financial advice. Then you've got your decentralized coins that are not on centralized exchanges. I'm a big fan of the Solana ecosystem and Base. I'm not on Ton, just because I can't divide my brain. I still love the Binance chain. I have all my Axler, so AXL, the ticker. Check out that. It's a DeFi protocol. I love investing in like liquidity stuff. So like on Base, I've got a lot of Aerodrome. But yeah, I love Binance chain. Not necessarily coins that are Binance native alone, but you'll notice that a lot of coins are multi-chain now, and I don't mind having assets on BNB, especially with China being the second biggest global liquidity pool provider. And then level 6, you've got staking, initial coin offerings. This is basically buying cryptos off market, and we don't recommend you get into this until you've got a couple of years in the game, and at least 5 figures in crypto. So I'm going to skip this because it's too much maths. Summarized, basically, I want to skip through this because the juicy stuff is at the end. I do believe we need to restructure this because it's like the more difficult information is at the start and then the really great information is at the end. All you got to know is that Coinbase have over $200 billion of assets held right now, and that's about to go to $1 trillion because the assets themselves are about to do insane mathematical multiples. That's all you're going to know about that. So let's not absolutely blow everybody's heads off. Why is it all the difficult stuff? Hey, man, you guys will get the revised one soon. Feel free to take screenshots if you're higher level, but I don't want to blow anybody's head away right now. As you can see, Coinbase is basically the main what's called custodian to the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, and liquidity drives price. If that went over your head as a beginner, don't worry. So institutional adoption, we've got the likes of Goldman Sachs, MasterCard, Crypto.com. Crypto.com have gone kind of quiet. I'm not the biggest fan of them. Goldman Sachs. Yeah. We definitely need to revise this. No, yeah, let's I want to get to it. Yeah. Cool. So innovation. Blockchain is doing to finance what mobile and streaming did to older technology. Look at this expensive mess. All these middlemen are charging a fee on each arrow. So let's just zoom into this. Bank, customer, online store, payment gateway, acquiring bank, credit card network, payment approved, funding, merchant. With crypto, we can skip all of that, person to person, right? NFTs. Take a screenshot of these. All these companies at some point have incorporated NFTs, including Boss and boycott Starbucks and Coca-Cola and McDonald's. But study how they dropped NFTs. Puma, Adidas, Lacoste. NFT stands for non-fungible tokens, aka digital assets. Smart contracts are contracts that are trustless, aka you don't need to trust anybody because they are publicly available to be read and encoded by smart developers. And we can use AI now to read code. We can copy code and put it in AI. What do you think of this? Right? So if in any of these sectors or intend to be in any of these sectors, or if any of these sectors affect your life, which is 99% likely for 99% of people watching, music and gaming, real estate, healthcare, government, legal, events and ticketing, every ticket in the future will be an NFT for sure. All insurance policies and contracts will be NFTs for sure. Every single educational university degree will be an NFT for sure, right? You can get receipts as NFTs for gambling, power grids, because there is a big energy scam in the world where people are being overcharged, right? I won't name names, but I know stories of people that haven't paid electricity for years. And they've just got through the money glitch, but obviously someone else is paying. So the metaverse, most of us use the metaverse every day. We all know somebody who uses a Snapchat filter. But in the future, the metaverse will be our avatars, right? Strategies. We recommend for everyone dollar cost averaging into the market, and also dollar cost averaging out of the market during peaks, especially after 2x and getting your initial. When things 2x, it's a good idea to take, let's say, 25 to 30% off the table. Not necessarily 50%. I know a lot of people like to take their initial, but you can expect a pullback when an asset's doubled in price, right? The riskiest is day trading. What to look out for when investing? Look out for revenue, just like you would in a stock. People overlook this. Look at the developers, right? They say the customer's always right. In big business, the shareholders are always right. In crypto, the developers are always right. Devs always be deving, and the devs are deving on Matic and the smart chain, which is why you shouldn't bet against Polygon. Partners, which sometimes can be elusive. TVL, which you can check on a website called DeFi Llama. Liquidity, the number one driver of price. Token distribution. I'm going to be honest. We need to refresh this. This is totally above a lot of beginners' heads. Strategies. Sorry. Yep. So, strategies. Investing in cryptocurrencies with well-known reputable platforms such as Coinbase and Revolut. I would agree, Coinbase. I don't have an experience with Revolut, but Mr. Harding does. Again, buy. So, have you got experience? Is it smooth?
It's very easy to use.
Is it? Okay, cool. So buy shares in companies such as Coinbase, DHL. I don't know. I can't vouch for DHL, but Coinbase for sure is my biggest stockholder. Investing in companies holding cryptocurrencies such as Tesla, PayPal, Block, and Robinhood. PayPal, yes. Tesla, yes. I don't know too much about Block or Robinhood. Invest in crypto mining companies or mine cryptos yourself. I would say mining cryptos, yes, if it's like on your phone, like Picoin. So who wants some tea? Where to do your research? Okay, this is basically the juice. This is basically the most important slide of the entire 65 slides. Take a screenshot. CoinMarketCap.com every day. Decrypt.com for your news, Coindesk.com for your news, dailyhuddle.com for your news, flip side, Decrypt.com for news. I've never used wisecrypto.com, I can't lie. Masari, read the 2024 Masari white paper. It's like 200 pages and it's worth every single read. ICO drops for you guys who want to get into early stage. Crypto Ratings Council, glassnode.com for the more advanced. So Revolut is quick and easy.
For sure.
Right, level 1, can dollar cost average. Level 2, Phantom. This is the easiest wallet for beginners. Scan this and get a Phantom wallet. Get it in like 1 minute. Make sure you save the seed phrase and private key. I don't know anything about this. So someone on the team put this, like maybe Dom or Mr. Harding. I thought Mr. Harding would come here halfway through, but he's busy with Solana right now. Let me stop sharing here. Cool.
Yeah, no worries at all. Yeah, I think we should go to questions, Ninja.
Yeah, let's go to questions, man. Crypto
So,
boss,
yeah,
how you
any
doing?
questions from anyone?
Jumping on these rubbers.
Huh? No, that resource is not. That was still like the beta test. That's why it's got spelling mistakes. But we definitely need to chop it up because Yeah, because we need to simplify that. That's too complicated for beginners. Beginners, if you got a bit confused, it's cool. We'll do another beginner one because that information. Hey, at least the people who aren't beginners, I'm sure you took in some info. But yeah, we need to revise that because there was definitely some things in there that aren't the most beginner friendly.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's take some Q&As, man. Let's go deep. Sometimes it's hard to talk beginner stuff when you're so deep. I just forgot what it's like now. I'm drowning in the ocean of DeFi. Crypto boss.
So we can see.
How you doing, my friend?
Yo,
By the way,
that's cool. What do you see?
I honestly think, like, are you still bullish on those base punks? I swear those guys rugged me like some ETH. I can't prove it, but I'm sure they did. I've lost faith.
The ones that the same ones that me, you, and Sappy buy?
Yeah, as in like those the base punks, but not the main ones.
The one that we could have staked and getting the token.
Yeah, exactly. Those ones. Bro, I'll tell you why I've lost faith here. I'll tell you why I've lost faith. I've lost faith because on the actual base punk Twitter, right? In fact, let this be a lesson to everybody. I'm going to make this a public lesson. I kind of want to at them, but I can't prove it, but I'm 90% sure. I'm just trying to find the Twitter right now. I want this to be a lesson to everyone. 1 second. Yo, do you know what their Twitter is? I'm trying to share my screen. I want this to be, I'm going to teach everyone a security lesson right now. Because it's not this one. Was it Punk on Base or something? I don't trust these guys. Yeah, I don't trust these guys anymore. So look, right? You see this here? This is their own collection's not doing anything. As in, it's only had 3 ETH volume, right? Of which I swear I was like 5% of or 10% of, right? And then they've got this other collection, and it said it's free mint, right? And then they say here you can only mint 1 or something, and I minted 3. And then 1 minute later, I saw like 6% Ethereum leave my wallet. And then I checked, what's that security website? I can't remember the top of my head. But basically, there's a website where I connect to check what kind of websites that I'm connected to check like the health of my wallet. And then it was saying how they had a smart contract that could potentially take unlimited out of that wallet. So first of all, I was stupid because I minted a free NFT on a wallet that I held a lot of assets in. Fortunately, I didn't hold too much and it didn't drain my Ethereum, but it's like it took like a little bit of Ethereum at less than 1% minting fee, and then all of a sudden 6% ETH just left my wallet. So that was a lesson where, first of all, do not connect to. I don't have a problem with connecting. Controversial opinion, right? I don't have a problem with connecting to scam sites. I don't have a problem with connecting to dodgy sites. I don't discourage you to connect to scam sites, period. I discourage people from connecting to weird sites. In fact, no, avoid scammy sites. Avoid scam sites 100%. Let me take that back. Someone might clip it up. Avoid scam sites. If you're 50-50, go with a test wallet. I didn't go in with a test wallet, so it's actually my fault. But it's also my fault because it's also important to check the health of your wallet. I wish I could go and find the website to check the health and wallet. Maybe we might do a security website, but I've got it saved on another browser, and I could see.
We can run that. We can run that with the dojo.
Yeah.
But Ninja, I think you're going a bit too deep on this one.
Yeah. But no, it's so
Let's get back to
important because
questions.
people are getting drained. Like I know people that have got drained thousands. But yeah, let's go.
Ninja,
Yeah,
sorry, don't mean to interrupt, but it's questions anyway.
yeah.
Will there be an episode on, like how to connect securely and how to manage your wallets and how to, interact with those different sites? Would you do an episode on that?
Yeah, let's do the next game on security, and then I'll get all the security sites up. Maybe.
Yeah, cool.
Either next one or we'll do one within a month on security. Yeah, because I've seen too much money being lost in hacks, even myself. So very important.
Yeah. Okay. Alex Collin, how's it going, bro? Any questions from yourself?
Yo, how are you?
I'm good all as well, thank you.
Only question I had was not really basic stuff, but I know Ninja mentioned Aerodrome. Are you providing liquidity or are you staking?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just buying and holding. Do you think I should stake? I've not even looked into it. I'm just holding a decent bag right now.
I'm staking 60% of my bag.
Boy.
But then you can choose the months that it unstakes. So obviously I'm trying to time it towards the end of this cycle. So I've got a period of say 5 to 6 months from like Jan onwards where they all start unstaking.
I like that.
All I have to say is when it's staking, it's not your crypto. If it's in a platform, it's not your crypto. So all I have to say on that one there. But yeah, cool.
Yeah, he's right. When
Joey,
you're staking, it's not your crypto anymore. It's not your crypto.
That's it. Joey, I can see you, man. How's it going? Any questions from yourself? Okay, well, Joey dipped. Joey, I don't think you realized he was on camera the whole time. Okay.
That's another quick one,
cool.
Ninja.
Yeah.
What about, like you said about getting the stable coins and which blockchain to use?
I can't tell you which blockchain to use, but mate, you before thinking about which blockchain you want the stable coin, you need to think about which assets that you want to buy, and then that will define what blockchain.
You need to know what a blockchain is.
No, Ken knows what a blockchain is.
Yeah, it's a network. It's a network.
Yeah, he's been to create tech. Like he knows how to use the wallet, but I can't tell you what chain to have your stable coins. That is a choice that you must make.
Right, okay. All right.
Do you know what I mean? But it's unlikely
okay.
you want them on Ethereum. It's unlikely you're gonna want them on the Matic chain, the base chain, the smart chain, Binance Smart Chain, or Solana. I have met most of my stable coins on Matic these days. But that's because I'm buying assets on Matic and base as well.
Nice. Praveen, how's it going? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, thanks for hosting this again.
No worries at all. Any questions?
Well, that there's a little bit of friction between the Bitcoin maxis and everyone else. What's your opinion on that?
I mean, the Bitcoin maxi is always going to be they're very much so rooted and very much so rigid in the way that they think, in my opinion. So they're always going to be disruptive, and not going to be the most easy understanding people for the whole picture, because they're very much focused on just the one thing. So that's what I would add in regards to Bitcoin maxis. Ninja, is there anything you want to say? Or
I don't even think about them. I can't lie. My number one objective is to maximize my ability to capture this opportunity of generational wealth. I don't know I don't know what other people's goals are. I know some people are on philanthropy or trying to change the world. I would most definitely like to contribute to world change and world peace and philanthropy. But on this particular bull market at this moment in time until the next bull market, I am capitalistically focused on profiting. So with regards to that realm of interesting topic discussion, much like there's other kind of like philosophical ideas that are hypothetically interesting, like like when people talk about, is this chain truly decentralized? I am just focused on profit. So what I know about Bitcoin maxis is that they are not going to maximize as much profit as I am with my zero Satoshi strategy. There is a possibility that I own zero BTC for the entire bull run, but accumulate Bitcoin in the next bear market. Now, maybe that's easier said than done, and maybe it sounds arrogant, but I've actually done over 10,000 hours studying the market, so I'm confident in my approach. I wouldn't actually recommend my approach for beginners. I think beginners should absolutely have 30 to 50% exposure in Bitcoin. Even having I believe Bitcoin is going to go to, I believe Bitcoin is going to touch 200K plus though, between now and the top of the bull market, and through my predictions. But honestly, dude, if you're trying to maximize profits, don't overly worry about it. Don't worry about the Bitcoin maxi.
Ninja,
are you a Bitcoin maxi, Praveen? I don't mind if you are.
Oh no, I'm not.
Did you hold
No,
Bitcoin?
no, I just I just have a lot of friends who are.
Then you should aim to make more money than your friends, and just don't worry about them, man.
Okay.
But your Bitcoin maxi friends will make money.
Thanks.
That's good. They'll make 3x from here. They'll make 2.5 to 3x, in my opinion. So that's good for them.
Yeah, I think they got in like pretty early, like years ago. So it's they're kind of like, they have a vested interest in that philosophy from that point of view.
Do they intend to sell Bitcoin at the high and buy back, or will they hold all the way from the top to the bottom again?
It's what they say versus what they do. I only hear what they say.
Yeah,
I'm not exactly sure what they're actually doing.
yeah, makes sense. 100% makes sense. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Praveen. Mark, how you doing, Mark? What's up?
Yeah, hi, very good, very good.
Good, man. And any questions from yourself? I know you always got some firing off.
No, I'm all good, all good.
All good today? Good, man. Good. You got St. Jerome in the building. What's good?
All is good, my brother. What's good with you?
I'm very well, man. Blessed to have you here, bro. How's it going?
Yeah, all is good, man. Another good show.
Thank you, man. Yeah, anything you want to add, bro? I know you got the sauce, bro.
Yeah, no, nothing to add, man. I'm just listening to you and Ninja. Yeah, man, good show.
Good, man. Appreciate you, bro, as always.
You too.
Dubem, how's it going, bro? See if Dubem's here. Hello, Dubem. You've been asked to be unmuted.
Oh yeah, I'm here. Yeah, Aiden, you right? Yeah.
Yeah, very well, very well. How you doing, man? Any
I'm
questions
good,
from
man.
yourself
Yeah,
or anything you
no,
want to
just a
add?
quick one.
Yeah.
Staking. You don't? Do you believe? Do you stake? Do you believe in staking,
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah. Just yeah,
is
of
that something?
course I believe in stake and I love compounding. You know me, I love compounding, right? But just I think I can't stress enough because I've had instances where I've been staking in multiple platforms for a number of years, and then some of these platforms have disappeared now. Now, what's happened to my staked
They've
portfolio?
run off with the
Disappeared
money.
with it.
They've done this.
Yeah.
They did this.
So this is why now I'm very much so. I think a lot about my wording in the way that I say things because yes, staking is great, compounding is great, but when you make your money, get the hell out as soon as possible, right? And move it into a better place, or because I think staking heavy, deep DeFi, if it's not automated, it's very much so a very, very high risk space to be in. So it's like the most high risk you can get and aggressive you can be. So I think that you have to come into that space with the understanding of if I'm staking X amount of my portfolio, that percentage of that portfolio is not mine. It's that platforms that I gave it to, and they're gonna promise me that they're gonna do their thing, and it's gonna bubble up. I can check on chain all the liquidity and see what other people are doing to understand how I should my risk profile. You know, maybe there's someone's putting more than me, etc. How would that change the pool that I'm in? Think about things in that way. But I think having an understanding is like giving out your crypto into a platform. Once it's in that platform, it's that platforms is that level of understanding that we should be having because it gets transferred to their wallet. And when you take your crypto out of the staking, it gets transferred back into your wallet. So I just wanted to make sure that that was very clear so that people have that understanding because I've experienced all angles of it. You know, I've had them great returns from staking, compounding, and then I've had the pools that I've left way too long, and then they just absolutely disappeared. And it's just like, damn, you know, I thought I was compounding for X amount of years, but you have to be very much so active in moving and making sure that you're getting the right amount of yield. So yeah, well, yeah, thanks for that question. We've got a legend we've got a legend in the building, Frankie. How you doing, Frankie? Can you hear us? Let me see if Frankie's here. Can you hear us? Hello? You've been asked to be unmuted. Okay, cool. And last but not least, okay, one, how's it going?
Yo, how you guys doing?
Ah, look who it is. You little sneaky bugger. You're sneaking, yeah. You
What?
snuck in this one.
I've got to come in here and catch all them DJing coins I can't be bothered to research, so I keep making money on when I listen to you guys, isn't it? What do
Well,
you think
yeah.
I'm making my bag?
That's cool, man. That's cool. Good to see you. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, good, bro. Yeah,
Good
just
to
been
hear.
trading away. Had some time in between projects trying to make up them losses.
Good.
And I was just jumping on to see what other cool coins you guys were talking about. A couple of last shows I made some, well, I caught some good calls. So wondered what was going on.
Amazing.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Good to see you as
Yeah.
always.
No, love it, mate. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Any questions though? Any questions? No,
No,
all good.
if anything, all I was going to say was on staking.
Yeah.
I generally only stake if there's an airdrop or a snapshot, and soon as that's
Yeah.
done, I usually pull my stake back out and bring it back into trading. So
Yeah,
that's
I
something
would
I
say
do.
100%. Be very aggressive with it. Don't be afraid to take profit. Like immediately take profit. And I think that's the best way because especially liquidity pools, they can become unbalanced very quickly depending on who's in it, who pulls out, etc. So yeah, 100% on that. Just take your profit, pull out and keep it moving. And yeah, I think it's really cool when you're doing that because you can do swing trading at the same time as you can do what's it called staking, so and compounding. So if you crack that, the gains are very much so insane. And yeah, it's really, really cool. So yeah, I think that's everyone. Ninja, anything you'd like to add before we close off?
Yes, I would like to just end with a little bit of wisdom after all these years in the game. And that wisdom is always be willing to evolve and change. Always never be so arrogant in your approach that you are unwilling to be moved in your opinion and thoughts, especially when presented with facts and figures that should lead you to the right decisions. And I know that sounds so hypothetical, but it's in the arrogance of many great men in the world of business and finance, where they reached a peak, much like empires rise and fall. Because I'm in this game for life, right? I'm only 28 years old, and I started when I was like 20. I want to be one of the greatest crypto asset managers in the world, but I don't even think that I'm going to get there before 40. I don't even mind if it takes me like 27 years. I'll be like 55, because I have the humbleness to continue to study and change my opinion. One of my biggest failures and many other people's failures was not selling enough when prices was going up and not buying enough when knowing the price is cheap. And Warren Buffett talks about the tens of billions of dollars that are not on paper that he lost, but it's hypothetical tens of billions of dollars, because even though the quarter was profitable or the year was profitable, it could have been even more profitable. And you can never measure the hypothetical money that you could have made if you bought more of the dip. So yeah, those are my closing words. Big ups to Buffett as well.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think the flip side of that as well is also understand that yeah, don't get heavy FOMO. What Ninja is talking about is the knowing and understanding, in terms of you've done your research, you understand the background of things, and you've seen these cycles, you understand it, you see it, right? So I think that yeah, coming from that perspective, 100%, that's big. So yeah, I think, yeah, guys, I think for me it's just stay hungry, always research, always stay on top of things, gain and gather as much information as possible, and with all of that information, back test, ask questions, gain a deeper understanding, and also look as closely to the source as possible. So yeah, without any further ado, this has been the game, and yeah, appreciate everyone for locking in with us, and we'll see you on the next one. Ninja, anything you want to say before we close off?
Say, we've got like 11 people in the Zoom and 41 people tuned in live on stream.
Let's go.
41 across LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. So I know you guys will feeling this one. Thank you for staying. Much love. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on Fridays and Sundays. Mondays, Fridays, Sundays, 8 p.m. plus. We'll see you there.
Thank you, guys.
Let's go. All right,
take care,
guys. Much love.
Bye-bye.
Jeez, 41.